Hello guys, and welcome to a brand new Planet Coaster 2 series. Today we will be rebuilding Adventure Studios Park. Not exactly one-to-one, because obviously it's in Planet Coaster 2 rather than in Theme Park Tycoon 2. But yeah, we're already starting to build the entrance. And before I yap on about stuff, what's Adventure Studios Park? Adventure Studios Park was a park in Theme Park Tycoon 2. That originally was, well, it's a really old park. It never was actually meant to be a issue series, it's just a little thing that I used to do. It never used to look like Adventure Studios Park, what it does now. Obviously Adventure Studios Park kind of looks just a bit strange if you look at it. Look at some of the videos. It's very overcrowded in terms of rides. In fact, there was a flying coaster that I built that was what I was going to say. Yeah, that was underground, that was built, like the station was underground. It came out of the ground, went through the little bit so it could, and then went back on the ground. And there's a section that I've actually built in the park now, and it was where these two coasters, Hyperia and Raider of the Seas, it's not Hyperia from Fort Park, it's a very identical layout, and also looks the same, and has the same name. Yeah, that and Raider of the Seas, that used to, like, it goes dead close to the track on both of them. It still does now. You'll see later on when I do the real-time part. And yeah, I was just yapping. I was actually looking at what's happening. Yeah, so obviously I'm building the sign. I wasn't gonna use the sign that I did on Canva because I use Canva to do a lot of signage. I thought I'd use the in-game text because obviously the in-game text is really good now. And then rather than just leaving it like just the text I did, I'm like, you know, a little thing at the back of the logo, just to make it look quite nice. What was it? Oh yeah, so really Adventure Studios Park, I just kind of put some effort into it after just constantly just building some small little additions every once in a while when I got bored. And then eventually it turned into a park that didn't have the movie theme originally. That's why some themes like Hyperia didn't really fit in. But yeah, it just randomly came to me that I should make, like, because I was building my friend's Theme Park Tycoon 2 park. Why would I just AFK here? Oh yeah, this is because I was looking at the videos from the park, the Theme Park Tycoon 2 park, see what it was like. Yeah, so it was literally just because my friend asked me to help him build his park. I kind of built like a building, looked like it was half finished, and I thought it kind of reminds me of, like, well, the day before I'd watched a video from Benji's Adventures from his, I think it's movie part 2, where he had that entrance with the sort of tower that sort of was unfinished. And you can see I'm building it right now. I don't keep that design, and instead I use wooden beams. It's a really flimsy design, like really complicated and moving around and stuff. That's why I've not done tons of it, but I've still done some bits. And yeah, I think I just put it down at the entrance of the park. I mean, Adventure Studios Park never actually had a full entrance, like in a car park or anything, so I had to put the car park at the side, inside the park, which is weird. And yeah, I did manage to fit the sort of entrance Main Street style thing in there, and actually kind of blended it in with the Western Main Street style thing really well. And I'd say I've probably done it the same here as well, because I think it looks pretty cool in the park. Like, I've literally just got Planet Coaster 2 open right now, because I'm going to carry on building as soon as I finish editing this video and uploading it. But yeah, because I didn't have much space, obviously I didn't build much. But the things that I did build were pretty cool, and eventually I did end up making it look like more movie sets with, like, scaffolding and like a full-on paint bucket that actually sprays water. I might not do that because I don't even think I did that. I did a video on that because I did actually finish. Well, I added more stuff to the park after I did the most recent video. One of those things was a boys SMP area. If you don't know what the boys SMP is, it's a Minecraft SMP that I did. I've done a boys SMP area in Isle of Questoria, my most previous series, the first Planet Coaster series that I've done. And yeah, basically I replaced the Lost Realm with a boys SMP area, and I didn't have much space there, but I'm planning, I'll say it later on in the video as well when I go into real time, I'm planning on doing a bigger area in the future. First of all, I'm going to actually build the Lost Realm. I think I'll do it pretty well with the mythology pieces. And I'll actually give it some sort of theme. Maybe some sort of theme like Jumanji or something where, you know, obviously trapped in some sort of game. Maybe I'll do that, I'm not sure. And also, I'm just getting carried away now. I need to talk about what eventually this plot was. And yeah, when I carried on building some stuff, I turned the previous area, because before that I kind of just copied Alton Towers, because I had Mountain Mine, which was my train coaster, similar to one of my train, and a River Rapids, similar to Congo River Rapids. And then I also had a pirate area, which was similar to Marina Bay, but not really, because well, at the time I didn't have multi-launch coaster. That the original pirate area was 2 little kids flat rides. And then I also built a western area, which is inspired by Frontier Falls at Drayton Manor. And then I also had X Sector, which had the Smile and Vivian. The Smile, it was absolutely terrible. I mean, my coaster building skills in Theme Park Tycoon 2. I don't know if it's my coaster building skills or the actual coaster building, because every time I build something it's actually quite rough. But the Smile that I built was dead rough, so I moved that. I kept Oblivion, but we started dropping it as some sort of like backstage area. It didn't look like that until recently, where I did actually make facades that were like backstage, and then I also had the Smiler come back, but an actual Ghost Island fence coaster, because before it was a Macquarie's launch coaster. And yeah, the area looks a lot better now than what it did back then, because obviously I just used Main Street blueprints that I found on the Theme Park Tycoon 2 workshop. But yeah, as well as that, I also added like some like movie cameras and stuff around the park, so it just looks more like a movie that's been recorded. And I kind of stopped doing that eventually, because obviously TNT Town got rethemed to Nemesis. Because if you don't know what Nemesis is, Alton Towers obviously have Nemesis, if you don't know. And it's a roller coaster with a theming, like it's an alien monster. Just search it up on YouTube, like Nemesis backstory or something. I'm pretty sure there's a video on it somewhere. But yeah, I kind of rethemed TNT Town to that. I did a video on that actually, and rather than it being a movie set for a sort of alien monster movie, it was actually the alien monster attacking the western movie set, because I thought that's actually a pretty cool idea. And well, I was going to do an inverted coaster like how Nemesis Reborn Alton Towers is, but I can't because I've got Inferno. And I've done the same thing here, Inferno in the jungle area, so obviously I'll probably do a floors coaster, because right now you'll see I'm literally building the western area now. He just kind of went for the normal western theme again. So obviously the western theme is back in Planet Coaster 2. I'm saying back because obviously it was in Planet Coaster 1, but never came into the game until yesterday, by the time we're recording this. And yeah, the western theme's actually really good. It's got a fence, which is like, I think it's the old western fence. In fact, because I'm on Planet Coaster 2 right now, I'll check. What is it called? Rough western fence. I used to use that tons. If you remember, or if you've seen the stream of me playing my original Planet Coaster 1 part, Brough Castle, I use that pretty much all around the park. I did actually recreate that in Planet Coaster 2. Not sure if I want to show it or not, but yeah, I recreated it because I wanted to, because I think that was probably the best park in Planet Coaster that I made, because obviously after that video came out, I changed it a lot. I never actually showed that though. And what's sad, because well, I kind of, all my files went on my PC because I got a new CPU. I don't know much about why the files are gone. I just know that they have gone, and because of that I can't really go back to that park, because well, I don't have to use audio and use media files, which might not seem like a big thing, but it kind of is. But yeah, I think if you just watch my videos of Adventure Studios Park, there's a playlist of roblox stuff, and there's some videos of it on there. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it's well, I'm sure it is. I'm not saying that. It looks like a good park, but obviously the coasters weren't the best, and kind of remind me a bit of Blackpool Pleasure Beach, because there were some places where you only had one coaster, and some places where it had like 5 in one place. Like you had the place originally where Dynamite Dash was, that didn't really have any other coasters there until Nemesis came, and then also Phalanx Space Mission. And also, I'm not sure if I'll do the gold mine. I probably will, but I'll make it underground, because that'll be pretty cool. Make the station above ground again, but then make that most of the ride underground. Because if you see when I go to real time later on, don't skip it yet, just carry on listening to me yap. There's a small space for it. I could do it in there, but I don't think I should. This time I'll probably do a multi-dimensional coaster with drop tracks and stuff. But obviously, because I will be retheming to the Nemesis theme, maybe I'll change it up for that Nemesis theme. Maybe not have a drop track originally, so it's a bit more calm. But maybe have a drop track in there later on, which will be pretty cool. And yeah, the river rapids, I've kind of made them a bit longer, more of an actual river rapids. I'll say this later on in the video as well. The mine, well, the mountain mine looks weird, so I'll probably remove the terrain, make it out of rocks, and actually build some buildings inside, so I can actually build the mountain restaurant. Yeah, so I've never done a video on my newer park in Theme Park Tycoon 2, which is, what's it called? Adventure Universe. It's kind of a copy of Thought Park though, because I've got Amity Cove, Amity Speedway, and stuff like that. And then I've also got a jungle themed area with a ride similar to Nemesis Inferno, but that's called Nemesis Eruption, because it's actually got a Nemesis Phalanx theme, rather than just being named after the Nemesis and not having anything to do with Nemesis. We are building a train here. And what's weird is I swear most of the western theming from Planet Coaster 1 I've never seen before. I've just realised, like, recently, I've never actually made the most of the themes from Planet Coaster 1. Like, I barely ever use a fairy tale theme, and then I use a pirate theme a lot, but then I barely ever use the western theme either. Or the sci-fi, but then I did use that for some Nemesis style. I keep mentioning Nemesis in this video, but it is my number 2, so I can kind of see why. Number 1 Hyperia. But while recording the audio for this, 21st March, literally the day after this I'll be at Alton Towers. If you look at my other account, Airtime Tommy, I think I've got it in my other channels thing on my channel. I probably will upload a vlog from them. I might not, but obviously I've also uploaded a vlog from opening day. And yeah, I'm building the entrance now. I think the random scale and random rotation, I prefer random scale because the rotation kind of rotates it all ways. So sometimes when I'm building trees, it makes the trees go upside down. But the random scale is actually a really cool feature. It just gives some randomness to your builds. Because obviously that's the entire point of it. And yeah, like, there's just tons of stuff in the western thing that I've never used before. Like, since when was that boat thing that's huge? And yeah, I remember those coaster doors because I used to use them a lot. I might actually remove those coaster doors though, because they just kind of look a bit odd. I'll put them there because, you know, if the park closed then they could just, or if the area closed, they could just close those doors. But obviously there's also that gap next where I could put like a little temporary fence. Oh, we're building Dynamite Dash now. Yeah, rather than building a motorcycle coaster, because that coaster's not in the game, I built a Vekoma family launch coaster. And most of the coasters in this park are pretty identical to the ones in Theme Park Tycoon 2. Like, I did watch a POV of Dynamite Dash when I was building this, but I did kind of change it up a bit. like some of the sections of the track were really terribly profiled. Like a section there, it's still quite properly profiled now, to be fair. And I've been yapping for too long, and it's nearly time for real time. And yeah, I'm just gonna say something real quick before it is real time. Tell me if you've enjoyed the video so far, and give me any suggestions in the comments. So yeah, now to real time. So yeah, we're in real time right now. Well, it's a bit different to what I did in the last bit of forces, and that's because I didn't fall most of it, because I wasn't thinking of doing the real time now. I was thinking of putting this in the next episode, and I also didn't record any build or anything else. So yeah, the entrance obviously is the same as what it was in the Talents. Yeah, the exact same to the actual entrance when you got one part. So look at the old videos I did. Yeah, that one had sparks on the like 3 sections I did. We've got the water tower there, so obviously, and the roofing. Oh, I do also need to put glass there. But also there, so it's a bit warmer in here. And also make this look like a restaurant rather than just an empty building. And I also need to make this a bit more like a gift shop. What looks a bit like a gift shop. And yeah, these are my bits, but I did have to change this a little bit so it's more like something. So you know, you got like TNT Town signs there, shovels, that, yeah, like, to me this is something that's entirely different to what was here before, because there's nothing here before. So yeah, you got lots of party. The original parkour. I think I'll stop doing that. And what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to make like a bridge that goes over the parkway for you, rather than being like that here. Yeah, it's got some nice blueprints for free. I've got paper seas, which is quite similar to the original. Other than the fact that on this launch, on the second launch, is more back. Going to swing launch, because Theme Park Tycoon 2 can do that with this part. And also on this, on the original POV, the geared up and does that. You need to back to that way, but with this one it just does that. And yeah, the light looks pretty nice. I think the entire area is pretty much fair. Wait a minute, I just turned down the desktop audio just a little bit on, I guess, because it was a bit loud. I mean, it is a bit loud anyway. And yeah, I've got a Hyperion here, which the actual one goes a bit further out into the park than what this one does. That's just because that one's back to 200 feet. This one ain't even 200 feet, this is like 300 feet tall. The one for Theme Park Tycoon do is like very tall, a lot taller than what this actually is. And yeah, you've just got plenty of blueprints in this area. And I've put some Mediterranean rocks down this section, because I'm planning on maybe doing like the area where Hyperion and this spiders, sort of like a Mediterranean style area, like as in landscaping. And now I'm stuck here. That's great. Because before it was mainly just like, oh, it's landscaping, but obviously it's in Theme Park Tycoon 2, so what I can't do. So this is in Planet Coaster 2 now, so I can do a bit more. And yeah, Raiders of the Seas looks very intense, like it always does. You know, I won't go into that people camera anymore. I'll show you around. So obviously got TNT Town, which hasn't changed too much. Obviously got that house right now, and I think that looks pretty nice. And then I was planning on making the building a bit taller. I do need to do a roof in that as well. I haven't. I also need to do roofs in that as well. Then they got the entrance here. I've added a bunch of fences in the area because I realised it was going to money. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. Look very nice. Yeah, you got Dynamite Dash, which obviously in the Theme Park Tycoon 2 that was in most cycle coaster. this one is just a current family roller coaster because there's no way of sacrificing the game. But I mean, this is fine. So obviously it still does the same layout. Probably a bit more comfortable as well. And also you might notice that there's TNT Town Gold Mine here. Because obviously I'm going to do the Nemesis theme after. So yeah, right now it's similar to TNT Town Gold Mine. With that first bit here, but it does have to go a bit slower than the original, I'm pretty sure, because obviously it doesn't do as big of a draw. And yeah, pretty much the actual layout of the coaster is the same, because obviously it's more airtime focused rather than banking, as you can see. But then this sort of like final section is pretty good, where there's door down there. It's like, but it's quite intense. That drop looks a bit weird as well, because I think I tried to make that door though, but then it's moving. When ignore that voice crack if you heard it, I don't know if you did. And then I've also got the ceilings. And you've also got the swarm and stun drop. And what I've pretty much done is put most of the coasters in the park already. I've not done any of the Lost Realm yet. I'm not sure if I will do the Lost Realm because currently in that actual park right now in Theme Park Tycoon 2. I never showed anyone, but there is actually a Boys SMP themed area that is there, so I might do that. Not like the World's Being Tossed that it was in our quest area, because that's a small area. So if I look at all the area that I've got to build, I'll probably do like multiple areas from the Boys SMP in that area. Yes, don't drops layout is pretty similar, not the exact same. I think this is a good replacement with just loads of ground turns with like another drop. Then what's this one was this turn here, there's no sports in there, which is quite confusing. And then now there's splash down yet too. Happy with it. But I have to use the formula method a lot on this coaster as well, just to make it a bit better. Like on this roll here, I've used the formula method to give it more heart lining. And I also use it quite a lot on this to do more heart lining on the rolls. Look at that. And that looks like. I've kind of improved my coaster building quite a bit recently. Before it would look like a bit like how that does. But yeah, rather than rolling back there, it just goes straight into that, so it's a bit more fast. Yeah, it's like POV. So that's the POV of Raiders of the Season before it's actually finished. I did notice on that POV then it's actually a bit laggy. Plus it's also not the smoothest. Like if I think it was sort of up this way. There's just bits where it's actually quite laggy. And there's also quite a few hedgehogs like there. Did you know that's actually safe or not? Probably. Just wait for it to go again. I want to look at the if you have your hands up, I don't think you touch that now. And also I might need to do some custom sporting on this. Just there. And yeah, that's pretty much all the part. Rather than having because obviously the original Studio Tower drop was a drop tower that was more like, what is it? These. Obviously that's really short. And well, that type of drop tower was near the swarm. I'm not going to do that. Another drop tower at swarm, and also this as well is pretty much the same height as that. I have noticed with this though, it's actually a bit too fast. Like when it goes down and when it goes up, it's a bit too fast, and the spinning looks a bit too fast as well. And also over here you've got Mountain Mine, which looks a bit strange. And I've painted this like a brown colour rather than rock, but I might change it back. So obviously in the original game it's like a dark grey colour, the rock was. If I could probably just put a bunch of tropical rocks around them. So obviously if I just painted it rock, it would be like that, which isn't the best. Yeah, there's a rapids here, which is a different layout. And because if it goes there, there's not going to be any all-time swim, but I'll probably actually I'll put maybe there, or maybe somewhere else in the area. So obviously I want that sign. And then also you've got the jungle, which is nearly complete. So obviously you've got this like wall made out of the rocks. You got eruption, fury, firestorm. It's crazy I don't remember the names, even though I've barely been in that part for a while. Then also you got inferno, which I've changed a little bit, like especially here, because rather than just going left straight into the lift, though it goes, well, yeah, it goes right on the right, and then goes up this way. Hey, have I smoothed that out? No. Don't think I have. Let's check. Is that a bit smooth now? Yeah, I think it is. And that's zero G rolls, so I've tried to do really good profiling again. So I'm pretty good at doing zero G rolls now. I wasn't before, but on inverts I'm pretty good at doing it. And yeah, I've not had to call it that yet. We've also got Mountain Mine Express. Did I call it that eventually, or did I just call it Mine Train? I'm not sure. And also, I might literally just remove this mountain and just build it out of the rock, so I can actually build inside the restaurant. Which is kind of odd when you just got a bunch of terrain. So I could actually build a building, and then around the outside it's like some sort of facade all the way around, make it look like a mountain. Yeah, this is pretty good so far. Also, I hope you enjoy this new series, because I was planning on doing an entirely new park, but instead I'm doing this because it won't take as long to cut up the ideas for the themes, and also I won't need to ask you for names, because obviously I've got all the names for the rides, and I've got plans to expand into more themes as well, because I've got space there to build. Yeah, I was actually going for like a resort themed part series of like a water park and everything. Maybe potentially I'll build a water park in this corner here, because I'm planning on building a car park there. Maybe bring it all the way down here and then put it there. That'd be pretty cool. Because obviously I'll build a quick flume, see how good I am. Because they've actually made the flume physics better, and also made these flumes circular rather than flat. Yeah, I'm not actually going to build the flume though. I'm just going to keep that there. Well, not keep that there, just move it. So yeah, I might build a smiler when I build the Nemesis themed TNT Town. Maybe as part 2 of the series. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye. Oh wait, I just realised my microphone is quite far away from me. So if you couldn't hear me then, sorry. Yeah, goodbye. I'm not saying it with enthusiasm, because I never do. Goodbye. Said it for the third time now. Goodbye.